I'm at a motel in Fort Stockton, Texas, and Sugar Tree. I don't know how well this is going to film on my tablet, but Sugar Tree and Buttermilk were brutally attacked the other day. You can see her eye, her cheek was completely ripped open. The stapled here. I took some photos, which I'll try to add. Her whole neck was ripped open, and also her chest. It was horrible. Buttermilk, sweetheart. They're very upset, so I don't want to film them too much. She was also ripped open. They're basically stapled together, but Buttermilk isn't quite as bad. You want to show? It's so horrible. It was a very vicious attack. I'm just going to explain it briefly. Sugar Tree almost died. I was walking them, just getting them some exercise, and it just happened so quick, and it was so terrifying. A dog carrying or dragging a loose leash behind him. I don't really want to name a breed because it's not the breed's fault. I don't want to give any breed a bad name, but it is one known with reputation of being dog aggressive. And it just happened in an instant. I just saw this dog coming towards them. They were both on the leash, and the Buttermilk growled. That was my first indication that anything was happening, and the dog just completely went for Sugar Tree's throat and just started ripping it open. She was screaming, and she was on the ground, and there was just blood just pouring out of her mouth. It was literally one of the most horrible things I've ever seen. And then Buttermilk got on the other dog and tried to bite the other dog, but the dog had this big spike collar on. I was screaming for the owner, who was 40 yards away, and he was just standing there, and he wasn't doing anything at all. And Buttermilk wasn't able to get a grab to help Sugar Tree, and he grabbed Sugar Tree then by the eye and the chest. I was just so flustered, and Sugar Tree couldn't get up. It became apparent that she was going to be killed, and nobody was helping. I grabbed the dog by the back of his collar, but I realized that if I pulled any more, it was going to tear Sugar Tree's throat more. So I shoved my hand in between the dog's mouth, and then I kind of shoved my fist down the dog's throat, and I got him to release, and he had his leash still attached to the collar, and I grabbed the leash and I yanked the dog back, and there was a handicap sign post, and I grabbed him, I pulled him back, and I tied him up to the post, and I just glanced at him for a second. I didn't really see any serious injuries on him, and thank goodness Pelody was already in the car, and Buttermilk and Sugar Tree are pretty drugged now. They're on a lot of medication, but Sugar Tree was just laying in a bloody mess on the ground, and I grabbed her, and thank God I got a GPS, because I usually don't travel with one, and I typed into the emergency vet to the nearest one, and got them in, and they were able, Sugar Tree's cheek, it doesn't look so bad. Now she's looking a lot better. This happened 2 days ago, but it was just completely just torn off her face, and her whole neck was just swollen with just blood, and it was just the most horrible thing that I have ever gone through. Also her eye, the vet was really worried about. As you can see, it's I hope she doesn't lose any sight in it. It's stapled all around here to try to keep it open, and I hope she doesn't lose her eye. It was just awful, and it's not the dog's fault that attacked them, and I am mad at the dog, but it's the owner, and the owner just stood there. I remember I was pulling away, and I looked in my rear view mirror, and I saw that the dog that attacked them was kind of like no longer in an aggressive state or whatever you want to say, but was wagging towards the owner. And so I think he was walking back to collect his dog. He just wanted no part in getting in any kind of trouble or anything. So then I got bit up, or more like I have a couple puncture wounds, but they're more like crushing, like nerve damage type. Like I've like lost feeling in part of my arm, but it was literally just so awful. And I just wanted to do a quick update, but we've been stopping a lot. I plan to be home tomorrow, but they're just so sick and tired that we might have to stop again. I just wanted to give a quick update. Just irresponsible dog owners. I mean, could you imagine if something would have happened to Sugar Tree? I know a lot of you out there care about her. Just to imagine how much I do. And it was just her 7th birthday recently. And it was literally, I mean, the attack probably went on for like 5 to 7 minutes, and that is a very long time. It was just like a lifetime. I am just so glad that she is okay, and the whole thing has just been just a complete nightmare. I took this trip to get away from a lot of trouble that I've been having personally and just financially, and I feel bad that it resulted in them just getting hurt so bad. Oh, Butters. Oh, Butters. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. I know. No, oh gosh. But I have to go now. I need to check out of the hotel and start driving. It's about 8.5 hours left until I get home. If you'd like to help them at all or donate to the medical fund, which is going to be quite a lot, if you go to Camels and Friends, I have a PayPal where you can send them donations. It's camelsandfriends@gmail.com. Or if you would just like to send a bag of dog food, or I can always use supplements or just any positive thoughts or well wishes or anything. I truly believe, if you think about it positively, that they'll feel it and they'll heal quicker. And I just, thankfully, just Melody was in the car too. I'm very, very happy about that. My Benedict, yeah, Benedict's got eyebrows. But if you'd like to help them out, if you can't help them out, just send positive vibes, and I understand. And I do have an emergency medical vet fund for them, but with just everything else that's happened in my life, with my car crash, I bought a new car, and now that car, I guess I got sold a lemon, so I don't have that anymore either. And I will be doing some more video updates like this because my life is about to go through some very big changes, and I've just got to end this here. I'm going to start crying. I feel so bad for them. I got to get them in the car. Thank you, and thank you for watching. And Sugar Tree, you are loved. You are loved very much. You too, Butters. Yes, you are, Butters. And you too, Melody. Oh, God, I'm just so glad they're all right. Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching as always.